heartbeat, never breathe, lies more than this life. It is a balance of forces that protect us and the ones that threatens to break. Humans saw nursing as a shield, a system of defense where stressor can shake but not destroy the person with it. Together, your theories reveals that nursing is both a science and a heart-to-heart encounter.
In every act of compassion, we don't just heal. We understand, protect, and truly care.
Betty Neuman's system model. Ever heard of someone who started their life on a humble farm in Ohio and ended up changing the face of nursing theory forever? That's Betty Neumann for you. She was born in 1924, and while the world around her was shaped by war and change, Betty had her eyes on something else. It is understanding people, not just their illness, but how everything around them shapes their health. Journey into nursing started with a diploma from the People's Hospital School of Nursing in Akron, Ohio. But she didn't stop there. She earned her bachelor's in public health and psychology, then a master's in mental health, and eventually her PhD. She didn't just study nursing. She studied people, mind systems, stress, and she was building something big. Betty Neuman's theory is built around 5 key variables. You can think of them as layers in every person. Number 1, physiological. 2, psychological. 3, sociocultural. 4, developmental. And lastly, spiritual. She believed that all of these interact, and that one gets stressed, the whole system can feel it. So how is Betty Neuman's system model defined in nursing meta-paradigm? To Neumann, a person isn't just a patient in a bed. A person is a dynamic system. Picture a series of flexible lines of defense protecting the core. Stress tries to get in, and our job as nurses is to strengthen those lines. In the environment, it is not just the hospital room. It's everything surrounding the person. Internal things like thoughts and emotions, and external things like noise, temperature, or even a family conflict. All of it affects health, and all of it can be a source of stress. In humans' eyes, is just not being sick. It's a constantly changing state of wellness, like a seesaw, balancing between stress and stability. When stressors hit, the system reacts. If we intervene early, we can prevent breakdown. That's what we call holistic care. And nursing is not just treatment, it's protection. It is about strengthening those defenses. Betty defined 3 levels of prevention, which is primary, secondary, and tertiary. She believes that nursing becomes about seeing the whole person and not just the diagnosis.
Good morning, Mrs. Ramirez. How are you feeling today?
Still dizzy. I barely slept last night. I kept thinking about my bills. Maybe it's been high again.
Let's check, ma'am. Blood pressure's high, ma'am. Try to relax. We'll manage it together.
Mrs. Ramirez's blood pressure remains high despite medication. She is anxious and overthinking.
It's a key to look beyond physical. What stresses are affecting her system?
Well, psychological from anxiety, sociocultural from financial stress, maybe even spiritual. She feels hopeless.
Exactly. Neuman's model helps us see the whole person. Her lines of defense are being weakened by these stressors.
Mrs. Ramirez, you mentioned being worried about expenses. Can you tell me what's been happening?
My husband lost his job last month, and my medicines are expensive. I feel like I'm a burden to my daughter.
That's a heavy load to carry. I'll help you talk with our hospital social worker. Maybe we can find some financial assistance, and we'll also focus on stress control to help lower your BP.
Hi Mom, how are you doing today? That's Anna. Nurse Mia has been helping me a lot.
Managing her stress together. Anna, it would help if you can guide her in doing deep breathing exercises at home later on.
Nurse, I'm just worried about her a lot.
That's normal, but your support is part of our healing system. Maybe we can involve you both in a relaxation plan. Miss Ramirez's BP has dropped slightly. She's more relaxed now, and she's talking more openly.
That's progress. You're helping rebuild her flexible line of defense.
Excellent work, Nurse Mia. Just treating the illness, but you're stabilizing the whole system.
Mia, my blood pressure's normal today. I actually sleep well.
That's wonderful.